I'm back. In all honesty, I'm sorry for the lack of videos for the month of November, but I just got back from a 3-week long tour and then immediately got home and got hit with the worst flu of my adult life. So I'm still recovering a little bit. In any case, though, for the regular viewers of this channel, I'm sorry there were no videos in November. We're back at it for December, though. And in this video, we're going to talk about how to make you a much better, honestly, just a great rhythm guitar player in under 5 minutes. My name's Jesse Glick. This is a 5-Minute Monday. Let's get into it. So a lot of my students kind of ask me the same thing. They say, I want to do that thing I've seen you do online where you play chords, but then you also play like lead stuff with the chords. So maybe something a little bit like this. So how do you do that? It sounds so crazy. It sounds like there's so many guitar players playing, but it's just me. Well, really, that was just 2 chords. And the idea was I was taking the chords and making sure I found them in a rhythmic way and then embellishing them in between. So essentially playing something over each chord, similar to something you would hear from like Jimi Hendrix or something like that. So for this lesson, let's take 2 chords, and what we're going to do is play them in the exact same shape. That way, whatever you learn over one chord, you can do over the other one too. So we're going to use the classic bar chord shape. For a G major chord, it'll look like this. And then the other chord we're going to use is a C major chord, so that'll look like this. So the first thing is we just need to establish a rhythm that we can then sort of improvise on later. Hey, just popping in, if you're a regular viewer, you might notice the background's a little bit different. Well, that's because we got a new couch, so the setup looks a bit different. And if you don't know, it takes me forever to set up for each of these videos. And one day I want to get my own studio so I can just sit down, have everything ready to go, and record. Easiest way to make that happen is for you to subscribe. So please subscribe. Anyways, let's get back to it. So that's down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down, down. And we're just going to do that over and over again. So that's how we're going to sort of establish our rhythm of the chords. Now let's talk about a couple pathways we can use inside that rhythm to create some cool lines. So for these chords, if you wanted to play the pentatonic scale respective to the chord right onto your fingers, you would need to do something like this. So for G major, here's a G major chord. If we want that G major pentatonic scale, we're gonna go like this. 3, 5, 2, 5, 2, 5, 2, 4, 3, 5, 3, 5. So that shape is movable anywhere on the neck. You just wouldn't start on 3, you would start on the root note. So if I go to C major, play the same shape. So these are going to be some of the pathways that we'll use to improvise. So to start, we'll take that same rhythm pattern, and we're going to just add some notes instead of strums over the chord. And literally, I'm just going to play through this. So far it sounds pretty good. We're playing some lead lines over the chords, which is exactly the point of this video. But we want to phrase it, in a kind of a cooler way. We don't just want to play through each scale up and down. So the best thing I recommend is 1, repeat notes. So for example, if we do this, I'll play one of the notes 3 times in a row before I move. Another option that we can do is double stops, which means playing 2 strings at the same time. So if we descend the scale like this, I'm going to play those first 2 strings at the same time. And then the next 2 strings. And then maybe this. So I'll improvise with that shape. So again, I'm just taking that rhythm pattern we started with these two chords, and then playing some pentatonic scale lines over each of the chords. That's how we're able to start creating this sort of like rhythm, but also lead sound. So if I wanted to do this, I don't know, for an A major chord, for example, I'm still gonna play the pentatonic scale that matches this chord shape. Find the rhythm, so down, 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 up, down, 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 and then start mixing the two together. So stuff like that. I'm doing these 5-minute Monday lessons every single Monday, well, except for November, totally for free. If you want to support me, just hit the subscribe button. It's the easiest thing you can do. For now, though, my name's Jesse Glick. That was a 5-minute Monday. I'll see you in the next one.